Hello, A&L Fam. We're back live with Apollo and Leyla and Tucker boy. Tucker. Double dose in between the raindrops. It is starting to rain here at home, but not too hard yet, at least. I think we're supposed to get some pretty heavy raindrops here pretty soon. It has cooled off a lot, though. I know somebody said a cold front was coming through. I definitely think it's starting to occur. It's a lot. It must have gotten like 15 degrees cooler since our morning stream today. Wow. It's crazy. But I hope everybody had a fun couple of hours apart. Welcome back to the stream. We had an absolutely fantastic morning stream today. A lot of support from Nicole and BJ and Brody and the entire A&L fam. Our puppies want to run here this afternoon. Ruth, you are the first one in the chat on the double dose. And Mark Crow is here as well. Hello, Apollo, Leyla, Tucker, and Steven. Oh, hi, Mark. Oh my gosh, why does Tucker almost look like he's the size of Leyla already? And he's only 4 months old. That's kind of wild. Ruth says, Lee sends a hi to you, Steven. Well, thank you, Mr. Lee. I appreciate it very much. Isn't that crazy? Tucker is like literally, I would say, 2/3 the size of Leyla. He's gonna be a big boy. You guys are right. All right, Leyla, you wanna run? Come here, give me the bolly. You bought another puppy? Logan, we've had Tucker for a while now. He just hasn't been on the streams much because Apollo and Tucker were not friendly for a while, but they have overcome their differences and they are becoming best friends. BFFs for life. So now Tucker can be on the streams. If you're just tuning in, double tap your phone screen. Send the likes our way for the double dose. We gotta hit double digit likes here. I see a lot of people are rolling into the stream now. Peter Harper's back. Hi, Steven. Welcome back. Hello, little Tucker. Sir. Wait, no. How do I say your name? Russer Q said, wow, nice dogs. Ow, Tucker, you're biting my feet. Stop nibbling my feet. You want to bite my toes? Who are you growling at? Who are you growling at? Better not growl at me. Apollo's going to protect me. Oh no, what happened? 200 wheels on rails? What's the sad news? So I think this afternoon, I haven't let out the chickens since I've been home. And Tucker is not a friend of the chickens just yet. Although we've overcome the Apollo drama. He's still a chicken chaser. So we'll put Tucker inside like 15 minutes into the stream and we'll let out the chickies. And we'll let them run around the yard. Hopefully it won't be raining much so the chickens can go out of their coop. We have 30 amazing people. Zach is back in here. Charlie is tuning in from Turkey. Tomi from India. Hello, everybody. You are watching from Bulgaria. Oh my goodness, we have people from all over the world. If you're watching from a country that hasn't been said yet in the comments, let us know. We love seeing all of our worldwide viewers. If it's your first time on the streams, hit that subscribe button. Steve-O said, Austin, Texas here. You know, I've wanted to go to Austin, Texas. It became such a popular spot, I feel like, for people to move to. It looks like a fun place. How do you like life down there in Austin, Texas? Charlie said, dogs are so cute. Thank you, Charlie. Zach is tuning in from Britain. Rumple is back in the chat. Hello, Apollo and Leyla. Larry is watching from Canada. My neighbors to the north, Mr. Larry. We are from New Jersey, USA. Tucker keeps wanting to bite my ankles. Stop biting my ankles, boy. Stop biting my ankles, boy. It's okay, Apollo. Charlie said Leyla is a Turkish name. White German Shepherds are pretty rare. Like done. Thank you, Tommy. Yes, our puppies are a bit on the rarer side, but you'd be a little bit surprised. We get a lot of people in the comments who have had white German Shepherds. YouTube does a great job of showing people that love the white German Shepherd puppy our channel. So thank you, YouTube. Hello from Indonesia, from the Tambu family. Uh-oh, here comes the rain. Let me hide under the tree. Let him bite your ankles. It's good for his teeth. Rumple, but it hurts. It hurts, Rumple. Guys, remind me at the end of the stream, we have to give all of the puppies another round of those birthday puppy cupcakes here on our double dose. Can somebody please donate for me, please? Said Josie. Josie, I like how you're always trying to get donations in the chat. Apollo, I don't have the ball, or I'd throw it. Leyla, bring me the ballie. Zach said, yeah, I've been forgetting what time Steve go live because in Britain there's a time difference between where Steve is to where I am. Also, Zach, this past week until yesterday, I was on vacation, so we were on really weird time schedule. I was only going live once a day, not our typical schedule, so if you missed us, that was probably why too. Andrew is tuning in from the Philippines. Oh no, he was a troll. Crystal's in the chat. Hello, Crystal. 200 Wheels is crying in the comments. Can I see Tucker? There you go. Mr. Tuck, the Tuck truck. Oh my goodness. The ball came right back at me. Andrew said, I'm just kidding. No problem, Andrew. Andrew, hit that subscribe button. We try to keep it pretty PG in the chat. Oh, that's a shame about your monitor, said Ruth. Izzy is in that chat saying hi. Hi, Izzy. Josie said, awesome. Pat Orodosco said hi. And Foxy is here. Foxy. Hello, my friend. Foxy, have you been in the chat while Tucker and Apollo and Leyla have all been together? Hi there, boy. We hit double-digit likes on the day. Thank you, everybody. Is that Tucker? Foxy, it sure is. Tucker is out with the group. He has joined the pack. And YouTube has been acting up to since about a week. Sometimes doesn't automatically show recommended streams. Come on, YouTube. The A&L fam want to watch our streams. You got to let them know we're live. We're going to try to be good with the 12 p.m., 4 p.m. streams. We're going to get back on schedule, so it'll be easier for you guys to remember. Charlie said, how old are you? I am 26. Foxy said, I love Tucker. I think Tucker loves you too, Foxy. Crystal said hi in the chat. Kane is being a meanie bobini in the chat. Josie said, awesome. Aw. I read awesome, but it was aw. Aw. Easy. Watch each other. Don't run into each other. So I'll see you guys in a few weeks. See ya, 200 Wheels on Rails. Zach, your birthday is on Wednesday. I cannot wait. We're going to celebrate on stream. We'll wish you a happy birthday and give you a shout out. Zach, if you tune in on your birthday, we'll try to get you some extra subscribers to your channel. I know you're trying to build it. Izzy said, I love your dogs. Thank you, Izzy. Tommy, you want to be a moderator? You can be a moderator if you're in the stream day after day and you're nothing but positive energy in the chat. We're not going to add you as a mod on this stream just yet, but I will add you in the future if you're nothing but positive in that chat and you're a constant contributor to the streams. Can you pet Tucker? Come here, Tucker. Come here, Tucker. Good boy. Oh, you're knocking me over. You're knocking me over. Yes, I have 140 subscribers. Peter said, Steven, Asteroid, and Bruno, in case you didn't know, take turns to take the puppies to work with them. Asteroid goes first once a month, then Bruno has next the following month. Omi said, okay. Tucker's tail is very long. Isn't it? I mean, it's even dragging on the ground. You know, I think it's because its hips are so low. The base of his tail is actually a lot lower to the ground than Apollo and Leyla. Jace said, can I have mod because I have subscribed and liked? Jace, if you're in the chat day after day and being super duper kind, positive, and upbeat, I will certainly make you moderator, but not just yet. We're gonna make you work for it. Giuseppe said, yo, doggies. Hello, Giuseppe. All right, I'm tired of seeing the trolls in the chat, so I'm just gonna start timing out some people. Crystal said, when can I be a mod again? I miss it. Crystal, same thing I'm telling everybody else who's asking today. All you gotta do is be in the chat on a very consistent basis and be calm, cool, collected, nothing but positive vibes. I've been in the chat. When can I make it? Not too long for you, Zach. You have been consistent recently. But we have some people that have been tuning in for months and months and months and months. So I got to reward them. Izzy, I'm sorry to hear that. We try to help or make Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker YouTube virtual pets. So if people are not able to have a dog, or like you're saying, you can kind of get the secondhand experience. Bluey Sparks is in the TTV Dreams is saying, how's your day? It's going great. I'm happy to be back live with the A&L Fam. How is your day going, TTV Dreams? I will do anything to be a mod. Well, not anything, but a lot of things. Hi, human. You know my dog Jackson, aka my Rottweiler? I do. Zach, also, how is your injury healing up? I know you broke your collarbone, right? Is it going okay? Are you getting better day by day? Foxy, if you're also in here, how is your leg? We've had a lot of people get hurt. JM said, too hot outside for my dogs. JM, it was similar here earlier this morning in New Jersey. But we've got a little bit of rain come our way, and it actually cooled down a lot. So it's much nicer out here. If Tucker's tail keeps growing, you might have to cut it when he's older. Hopefully his tail grows in proportion with his body. That's what I'm expecting. We'll see, though. Megan Naughty said hi. Hi, Megan. Human said hello to all. Thank you for the secondhand experience. You are very welcome. Yeah, it's getting better. My collarbone is healing. So, Zach, are you still going to proceed with the tattooing? What was that, August 7th or somewhere around there? Or do you have to wait now till you're fully healed? We have 38 people tuning into the stream now. Everybody, if you're new, hit that subscribe button for Tucker and Leyla and Apollo. Like the stream if you love dogs and want to see more of us in the future. Irma said, precious little pups. What's up, Irma? Welcome to the stream. Zach said, wait till I'm fully healed. All right, so what is that going to be? Probably like 2 or 3 months? So when are you going to get your tattoo? Like October, November, thereabouts? Jace said, should I unsubscribe? Oh no, Jace. We're trying to hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2025. So every subscriber counts. "13th of August? Oh, so it's not that far away. Human said, liked and subbed. I got a taste of the moderator experience and now I'm hooked. Tucker is so cute. Thank you, Izzy. Tucker's becoming the favorite of everybody that watches these streams now. I can sense it. Josie said, aw. Josie, I see that you still have Apollo and Leyla's #1 fan in your name. That's very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. All right, since everybody loves Tucker so much, we'll leave him out here for a couple extra minutes. I was going to put him away at the 15-minute mark, but we'll wait till the 20-minute mark. Because we're going to let out the chickens, because I think we have a lot of new people tuning in today. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen the chickens out and about. So today is your lucky day. If it's your first time here, you get to see Mr. Magoo, Mr. Fabio. Noah Vader said hi. Hello, Noah. Welcome to the stream. Is Tucker a pup? Yes, Tucker is only 4 months old about. Right, Tucker? Right, Tucker? I love and adore dogs big time. Oh, yeah? Well, Irma, you are in a great spot then. Kim West OBX said hi. Hello. Hello, hello. We're getting close to hitting 30 likes on the day. Just 3 more to go. Tap, tap, and double tap your phone screens. Hello from Switzerland, from the Optimob family. Hello from Switzerland. We have a lot of people watching from different spots around the world today. Josie, you know what? I think people donated in the part 1 stream for you. BJ said hello to the whole gang that is tuning in to watch the stream this afternoon. Kim West OBX said Florida. Wait a second though. Isn't OBX North Carolina? It's one of my favorite vacation spots. My family goes there basically every year, with few exceptions. BJ said I have ancestors from the Grindelwald area of Switzerland. Josie said, really? Oh no, I'm wishing nothing but the best for your dog, Jackson, Zach. Keep us updated. Wait, he passed away? Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. Thoughts and prayers for Zach with everybody in the chat. Human said, I'm from Northern California. How northern? You might be near BJ. Kim said, yes, I'm from OBX, but live in Florida now. Ah, okay, I gotcha. I gotcha. I live in the Emmental near Bern and Lake Thun in Switzerland. I'm not the biggest geography buff out there, but I hear Switzerland is an amazing place. How do you like it there? Human said Sacramento. I would love to go to Cali. Unfortunately, I have not been that far out west just yet. What kind of dog is that? So Apollo and Leyla are white German Shepherds. And then Tucker is a regular German Shepherd, actually a sable German Shepherd. So we got all German Shepherds in our mix. Optimob family said thank you. Josie said, oh, so do I get a shirt now? Oh, Josie, I didn't mean like they donated specifically for you to get a shirt. They just donated this morning on the streams. We've got a few donos, which was cool. 200 Wheels said, can someone cheer me up in the comments? Kim West OBX said, beautiful. So where in OBX were you from? My family went to Kerala every year. That was our spot. Way up north in Kerala. By the Whalehead Club. If anybody has been to OBX, you might know the spot. Visit in the winter, low-key hot right now. Really? Wait a second. Northern California, I thought it'd be a little bit more of a, you know, not cool, but just not super like deserty hot. But I guess it is up there in Sacramento still. We have a Belgian Malinois adopted from the Swiss Army. Oh my gosh, that's super cool. Wait. If you adopted him from the army, he's got to be like super well trained, right? Well behaved. I would imagine he is like perfectly behaved dog. Peter said, you are so kind and caring, BJ. Bless you, my friend. His name is Bax. Oh, I love it. BJ said, good to see you here, 200 Wheels. You have had some great plane takeoff and landing videos. 15-year-old Rottweiler, but I have another Rottweiler. He's called Jack Sons. So I don't get a shirt? Not yet, Josie. But we did hit 30 likes on the day. So thank you, everybody. 30 likes in 19 minutes is super duper quick for us. Getting more than 1 like per minute is a great ratio. So thank you, everybody. You've really been liking it up here on the double dose this afternoon. Kerala phone autocorrect. Nag's Head Kerala is just for tourists. Kerala is just for tourists. Well, yeah, you're probably right. There's not much to do there. If you were to live there all year round, I would imagine it'd get pretty boring. See, what you're saying, Kim West OBX, I actually don't like when you go like over the bridge and you go right on the island of OBX to like Nag's Head area. I don't like it as much when I'm on vacation because it's more like commercial, like you're saying, like you could actually live there year round. That's why I like Kerala. BJ said, that is great. Love adopted and rescued military and service dog. I have an 80-pound pit. Oh my gosh, that's a big boy. Tucker is so spooked. He's got to learn to be a little bit more confident now that Apollo and Leyla and Tucker are all better. They're supposed to be building a bridge. I know. My family doesn't want that to happen because then there's going to be so much more traffic. All right. I'm going to bring Tucker inside because we're going to let out the chickens. So everybody stick around if you want to see the chickies. Unfortunately for Tucker, I'm going to have to put him in his crate because he can't be left alone inside. But it's not going to be too long. The double dose is not going to be a full hour stream. As you can see, we are fighting raindrops here. So, he won't be in here too long by himself. He also didn't eat his food before. So maybe while he's in here, he'll eat his food. All right, Tucker. We'll see you in a few minutes, buddy. We'll see you in a few minutes. All right, let's go back outside, puppies. Come on. Say bye to Tucker, everybody. We'll see him in a bit. We gotta let out the chickies. Horses will end up pinned. I know, the wild Mustangs are so beautiful. That was one of my family's favorite things to do. Every year we'd spend one full day going on the drive-on beach and then trying to find some horses to spot. Good night, Optimob family. I see everybody saying good night in the chat. Mark Crow said, later, Tucker. Where are y'all? So we are in Bergen County, New Jersey. So we're way up north in New Jersey. Kind of by New York City. Look at these tomato plants. They're growing like weeds now. Do you guys remember when our garden was like barely green at all? I mean, look at the garden now. It's like a Jurassic Park. All right, time to let out the chickies. Come on, chickies. So our puppies are actually friends with the chickies. If we have any A&L members in the chat, which I know we do, send those Mr. Fabio and Mr. Magoo emojis in the chat. Leyla, come on. Leyla, where's your ball? Come on. Josie said, I have a retired Belgian Malinois from Boardman Police because my dad is a handler. He is a police officer. Josie, you should show your dad our channel. He'll probably like watching the dogs. Zach Clarkson said, a farm. Hi, chickies. Ruth shared the Mr. Fabio and Mr. Magoo emojis. So if anybody's new and wasn't aware, you can become a member on the channel. There's a link in the description and you get access to the amazing custom emojis. Where did Mr. Fabio? He just went around the corner. Oh, he's on the prowl. I can tell by the way he's moving. That chicken that we showed you a while ago on stream 2 is still broody, sitting on the eggs in that new coop right there. Your dad doesn't like YouTube? Oh my goodness. I don't know what I would do without YouTube. I think he just probably doesn't know all the great videos and great channels you can see. I think he'd like it if he gave it a shot. Oh my goodness, we're up to 44 live viewers. Hello, everybody. How do you get the chickens back in the coop? So Rupert James, this is something I had no idea until I had chickens as pets. It's a pretty cool thing that chickens do. You can let them out of their like coop area, and when the sun goes down, they automatically all put themselves away at night. It's actually a really cool thing that chickens do. We don't even need to chase them. We don't need to worry about them. At the end of the night, all of the chickens will be back in the coop, and they're not just like in the big like enclosure you see like over here. They're actually like in the coops, like the small coops, and they like literally tuck themselves in. And we just shut the big door and it's good to go. So it's a pretty cool thing about chickens. You would never expect them to be like that smart, right? But I want to see the dog. Well, we have Apollo right here with the hurt nose. And we have Leyla right there. He thinks it's stupid. Oh no, YouTube is amazing. You can learn so much on YouTube. Rupert said, that's amazing. Do you get eggs from them? Yes, we do. So we have about 25 chickens, probably more now. And we get about, I would say between 12 to like, it actually really depends, like 10 to 15 eggs per day in the summer. And then in the winter, you get like a lot less. But we can't keep up with all the eggs, Rupert. So we give a lot away to family. Sharon's in the chat. I learned something new about the chickens. Hi, Sharon. Bogey said, what the dog can do. What the dog can do. Josie said, how's Apollo's nose? It's looking more pink today. I think that means it's starting to like heal. The scab might be like falling off and it's just like the new skin kind of coming in. Hi, Miss Piggy and Mr. Sloth. Alrighty, folks, we are just 2 likes away from hitting 40 on the day for the double dose. All you gotta do to send a like for our pups is double tap your phone screen if you're watching on a phone, or hit the like button on the computer. Let's hit 40. I think we can, I think we can, I think we can. Do you ever put raw egg in your dog's food? So we do, Kim. I typically eat 4 eggs for breakfast, but I don't like eating all of the yolks because of the cholesterol. So I'll take out 2 of the yolks and I'll put them in my dog's food. And the egg yolks are supposed to be good for the dog's fur. So Apollo and Leyla each get 1. I love your channel. Thank you, Josie. I'm so happy you love your time in here. Thank you so much. You made our day. We still have amazing people in this world. You got my like. Thank you, Rupert. Rupert, you're awesome in the chat. Hit that subscribe button. I hope if you're headed out the door here right now, I hope to see you back in the future on another stream. Kim said, I don't like the yolk. I love scrambled eggs. That's how I eat it. But I find when you take out like just a few of the yolks, it doesn't really taste any different. It's kind of like exactly the same as if you had all the yolks. So I eat eggs consistently when I'm dieting. So taking out the yolks also cuts down on the calories. Ruth said, please double tap your screens to like. I see we hit 40 on the double dose. That is amazing. 40 likes in 28 minutes. My dad thinks you're a scammer because I told him if somebody donates for me, I will maybe get a shirt. Josie, I could see why your dad would say that. It does sound a little fishy. When you explain it to him like that, I don't blame him at all. So I think you just got to get your dad to watch the stream a little. Steven is not a scammer. The yolk has all the vitamins. Eggs where the chicken can eat grass have high omega-3 fats in the yolk. Yeah, I think the egg white is basically like pure protein. So I have this thing called MyFitnessPal, and the yolk is 50 calories about, and like you're saying, BJ, all the vitamins, and then the white is 17 calories. One egg white is only 17 calories, and it's like all protein. What is the dog's name? So our boy dog right there is named Apollo, and that's his sister, Leyla. Leyla and Apollo have been together since birth. They are brother and sister. They just turned 3 years old this past week. So happy belated birthday, Apollo and Leyla. That's why we have the leftover birthday cupcakes inside that BJ sent us to make, which we made on the birthday stream yesterday. And we'll give some to Apollo, Leyla, and Tucker at the end of the stream. Don't worry, I'll make him watch it. I'm sure he'll like the channel if he gives it a shot. I am sure. How could you not, right? Let's give the garden another look. I showed it quickly, but I'm actually super impressed by how like big all of these plants are getting. It's pretty crazy. They're growing completely over the side of the walls, the fence of the garden. Oh my goodness, all the chickies are out and about right here. They used to roam the yard so much more, I feel like, though. Now they kind of like stay in the corner. I mean, look at these. I don't know if these are eggplants or cucumber, whatever these leaves are, but I mean, look at them. They're growing all the way over the fence. It's just a sea of green now. Peter said, any suggestion for new emoji, Steven? So Peter, the next emoji we're gonna make on the channel is gonna be the Rich and Steven tennis emoji with the pups by our sides. But we have a lot of work to do before we can make another emoji on the channel. It's very hard to hit the new tiers of emojis, right? Because like you need to sustain a certain level of channel memberships and they only last a month. So like when the gifted ones roll off, you need like, you know, new gifted ones to replace that, or just people to buy more memberships. So it's gonna be hard to hit that tier now, but we're gonna do our best. Any tomatoes ripe yet? Yes, we have had a lot of tomatoes, some cucumbers, some peppers, cauliflower, all come out of the garden already. There actually is, remember how there was this tomato bush growing near the blueberries? Look, it's actually starting to get real tomatoes over here. Actually, we haven't looked at the fig tree in a while. Let's look at the fig tree too while we're looking at all the plants. Foxy's back. Hi, Foxy. Leyla, stop. Steven is the best. Aw, thank you, Foxy. Jake's plane is in the chat. Beautiful setup. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'll let you do the emoji of the plant in your own time, Steven. Thank you, Peter. We will definitely get it done for you, as long, like I'm saying, Peter, it's going to be a tough road ahead with the memberships. But I have no doubt in due time we will get there. Can you give me your Gmail? So our email for the channel is apolloandleyla@gmail.com. So you can email me there, and I try to answer as quickly as possible. We have so many figs growing now. And Lorraine, who is the fig master who tunes into the channel, said in August they should be ready. So that is becoming closer and closer. No, the chickens do not go in the garden. The chickens would probably peck at all of our plants. Jake said, Peter, God bless you, brother. How kind is that, Peter? Evil Lenny is in the chat. Lenny, why are you so evil? Oh, Layla's going to the bathroom. How much memberships do you need for each emoji? So Foxy, every 10 memberships you get, I've been unlocking another emoji. So like, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so on and so on. You unlock a new emoji every 10 like memberships you get. And I believe we were at 62, but I think it just dropped down to 58 recently. But actually, shout out BJ. BJ's been gifting like some memberships recently. So we're probably around 60 right now. And I think we need to hit 70 to get our next membership unlocked. Boggy said, where are you from? We are from New Jersey, USA. Bergen County. If anybody, we haven't had a single person, I believe, from Bergen County tuning into the stream yet. That'll be the day. Foxy said, okay. Ooh, Foxy, I like the sound of that. It sounds like you're plotting. You're plotting an Apollo and Leyla membership. Maybe at like the end of the month or middle of the month or sometime in August, I should do like, you know how some streamers do like, they'll have a bunch of goals on a single stream and you try to do like different things for each goal. So maybe we'll do one of those where it's like every 5 memberships gifted on the channel that we get on the stream, we'll have another different fun thing to do, activity. Jake said hello from Canada. Hello, my neighbor up north. Josie said, did you get a message saying hi? Where'd you send it, Josie? Did you send it in the chat? On this stream? Well, I'm happy the rain held off. Rumpel said I could be from Bergen County. Wait, I thought you were from India. That's a long ways away from Bergen County. Spark said they used to live in New Jersey. Wait, where's BNR? What is BNR? You used to live in New Jersey. How about that? Small world. Evil Lenny is in New York. You have 4 fig trees. So my fig tree was a gift from my Croatian heritage. It was my grandpa's fig tree at first. And fig trees are really cool because you can like snap a branch off and grow a whole new fig tree. So this fig tree that we have is started as a little stick and now has grown and blossomed into a real tree. And it's my mom's side that it comes from. So like all of her siblings have the same fig tree, you know, which is cool. Steven, I don't need membership. If I do anything, I might gift those. Foxy, that would be amazing. Hi, Jake from Ruth. I could rename our township as Bergen County. I remember being a kid in those days we were off school. I would spend the day picking. I know, right? Figs right off the tree are so delicious. It's kind of crazy how good they are. Spark said, I live in Maine now. Ah, so you're up north. Fig trees are nice. When I was in Croatia a few years ago, it was insane. Fig trees basically lined the streets and you could just pick right in public, right off the trees and eat till your heart's desire. And it was absolutely delicious. I have 4 generationals. Ours came from great-grandfather in Italy, then each first male child born a branch and was taken, planted, 6 for my son. Oh, so Lenny, that's kind of like the same tradition our family has, so that's sick. That's great. I love how you kept it going for your son already too, so that's awesome. After all, it's only $19.50 for 50 memberships. Almost $200, I think, not sure. Yes, your conversion is correct, Foxy, because our memberships are about $4 each. What is SEK? Is that your currency? What does SEK stand for? Hey, Jamal is in the chat. What's up, family? I caught your live when you were at the beach as soon as you shut it down. Oh man, it's harvest season now, so we're hauling grain all day till the farmers go home. Sounds like it's the busiest time of the year for you, Jamal. Good to see you in the chat. I'm happy even though you only caught a moment. It sounds like you saw some of our vacation streams. Rumpel said, Croatia? Oh, wow, great football team. I know, Rumpel. Rumpel, I want Croatia because the World Cup, I believe, is in the USA in like a year or 2. I want to see Croatia play so bad in person. It's going to be so expensive, though. Oh, my gosh. It's going to be so expensive. Rita said hello, and Vishal said hello in the chat. Foxy said, my currency. Well, Foxy, that would be a tremendously kind thing for you to do, and I would appreciate it very much. It's obviously not required, but the gifted memberships are so fun because it comes through and then the people in the chat get the new access to the emojis, and it's always a fun moment. Lenny said, yeah, I cover it every winter. We get some size of tennis balls. So Lenny, we did the same thing this past year. We got like a full, like tarp, but it wasn't an actual tarp. It was just a cover. And we covered it. And what I've been told, Lenny, you can confirm or deny this as a fig tree lover and grower yourself. It's not the cold that affects the fig trees. It's wind. So we actually have a boat too that we parked like right in this corner. So we covered the fig tree and then we also put the boat around it. And that's why we also planted it near like the wall and the fence to try and shelter it from the wind. But it seemed to have worked because it came back really nice this year. This is the first year the fig tree has been in the ground. Every year before this, it's been in a pot. We planted it at the end of last summer, so it seems to have worked to perfection. Oh my gosh. We have a tug-of-war on the tiniest ball yet. How did they both fit their mouths on that? That is crazy. Correct. Always use a bucket on the top so water doesn't drip down it and frostbite it. Oh, that's a good point. Thanks for mentioning that. Everybody vote quickly. Who do you got? Apollo or Leyla? Who's going to win this tug-of-war? They are currently in a standstill. Let me try and see if I can scoot over so you can see both of their faces. I don't know how they both have their mouth on this ball. Layla's nose is scrunched to the side. Oh my gosh, Apollo's paw is on Layla's head too. What is the biggest super chat you've ever gotten? I think the biggest super chat I've ever gotten, Foxy, is $50 by our superstar Who Dat. She donated a couple of those that day though. She really, really blessed us. So we actually sent her an Apollo and Leyla shirt. Jamal said I got Leyla. Rumpel said Apollo. James Chambers is in that chat. Brody said Apollo. Sharon said Leyla. Either way, the ball loses. Hello, Brody. I got a sweet question for you, Steven. In the chill zone in Bestie's dog daycare and all the beds have been taken up, an asteroid has nowhere to sleep, what would you do for her? I'd have to set her up a nice comfy spot. We can't have her having no place to sleep. James said East Tennessee here. James, is East Tennessee considered the East Coast? I'm not sure. We're up here in Bergen County, New Jersey. Not too far. Not too far in the grand scheme of things. Jamal said facts, Rumpel. Foxy said, okay. Foxy, how is your leg? Are you moving around yet, or are you still kind of like stuck, basically not moving? Is Apollo going for a collar and elbow tie-up? Oh my gosh, Apollo won! That is rare. Our OG A&L viewers know that Leyla Girl is usually the winner of these. David Bell said Chicago in the building. Hello, David. Welcome in here from Chicago. What are you licking, Apollo? Everybody who's new to the stream, to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Let's grow this channel. We're trying to hit 50K subscribers by the end of 2025, and we have a lot of work to do if we're gonna get there. I would not quite say we're on pace to do it, so we gotta hit overdrive. No, so Boggy, Apollo was in the kennel while we were on vacation, and he escaped his cage. He must have been freaking out when he was there. And he used his nose as a battering ram, so he left his nose kind of in rough shape, unfortunately. I'm never leaving Apollo again. No more vacations for me. Brody said Tennessee is south, right? Yeah, it's pretty far south, I would say. Apollo won, so where do I collect? Rumpel, I wish I could gift you extra XP. All right, let's get Apollo and Leyla's birthday cupcakes. I want to show you all another round of birthday treats for Apollo and Leyla. If you could see the wrappers, I also gave Apollo and Leyla a cupcake this morning. Uh-oh. Leave the chickies, Apollo. Apollo is very bad. No, he just missed his Mr. Steven. Asteroid is just about to curl up at Bruno's feet, but kind of lady on the couch, so she's looking for somewhere to sleep, so she rolls out a sleeping bag on her lap. Foxy said, still not doing much. 5 to 4 weeks until I get my cast off, but I'll still walk with crutches for a few weeks or maybe a month or two after that. Well, we are wishing for a super speedy recovery, Foxy. Keep us updated on how it's going. I want to know. Okay, so we have this still here from yesterday. If you guys missed, I literally baked these cupcakes live on stream yesterday. This is a little, do you think I should heat this up? Would it make it go easier on the cupcakes? Everybody vote in the chat now. We have one heart, we have one rose, we have stars, and we have circles. Vote right now. What do you want Apollo and Leyla to get? Chase Goblin, oh no, Chaos Goblin Dogs said hi. Hello, Chaos. Boggy said, I love Leyla. I'm so glad. Apollo, you want a cupcake? You want a cupcake? Do you want to eat? Do you want to eat? I think you want to eat. Brody voted for stars. Mark Crow also sent the stars. How about this? We have 1 purple star for Layla Gurley, and we have 1 blue star for Apollo. Chaos said all the treats. How much did Apollo pay you to comment that? All the treats? We can't give our dogs a tummy ache. All right, we'll give them the stars. Oh, this star is ripping a little bit. Sorry, this is tough to do and film at the same time. All right, I'll see if I can, maybe I'll just leave a little, oop, that star's upside down. Maybe I'll just leave a little bit of the icing on top as a hard, there we go. They're dogs, they're not even gonna taste the difference, right? Mark Crow, because that's what they are. Our puppies are superstars. Oh, Layla's ready to eat. Sharon said, what about Tucker? I'm going to get Tucker 1 as well. Don't you guys worry about that. I'd give up on the icing. Layla, come here. Don't you want a cupcake? See you later, Chaos. Hit that subscribe button before you leave, though. So, Foxy, I'll give Tucker a circle one for you. Layla, come here. You want a cupcake? You got to sit. Sit. Apollo. Sit. Good boy. Layla, sit. Wait. Wait. Okay. Good puppies. Foxy said me and Apollo talk behind the scenes. Poor Apollo's nose, I know. No way I was able to catch the stream. Rulus, you're catching us right at the end, but it's been a great one. We got one more thing to do on stream today. We got to give Tucker a cupcake. That's what I should be calling it. And I got to clean this counter before my parents come home, or they're going to be not too pleased with me. So that's what I have to do after the stream is over. Pretty fancy icing job. Not bad, right? I think the icing really makes it, really makes the cupcake. All right, we'll give Tucker his circle one. Frederick Shorten said puppies. Tucker's turn for a cupcake. Oh my gosh, Tucker, you are ripping apart this yellow thing in your cage. You're having a good old time, huh? All right. Now, Tucker doesn't wait like Apollo and Leyla, but he can enjoy the cupcake as well. Do you like it, Tucker? He seems a little more resistant. You don't like it? Tucker, eat up, boy. That's got to be super good. Oh my gosh, Rulus sent 5 Apollo and Leyla gifted memberships. Thank you, Rulus. Thank you. Everybody, show Rulus some love in the chat. Rulus, you are the man. Thank you so much. Who got the gifteds? Wesley and Sassy and Chirping and Deadly Kitten and Oliver Mackey. I see so many W's flying in. Rulus, that was awesome. Thank you so much. You can thank the Figma IPO today. Rulus, I saw Figma going crazy. What did it end at? 130 per share? Oh my gosh, Rulus is a stock market master. This is good, Rulus. We need some people who are involved with the stock market in the community, right? Those people have the big bucks. We want to be like you, Rulus. Peter said, thanks so much, Rulus. Ruth said, Rulus, thank you. W's. I love all the W's in the chat. Brody said, thank you so much, Rulus, for doing that. That was awesome. All right, we'll let Tucker finish his scraps. He wound up actually devouring the whole thing. There's barely anything left. We are going to end the stream here now, folks. On a high note, Rulus said 100%. Rulus, that was great. Thank you. What a day of streaming, everybody. It feels good to be back, doesn't it? Are you guys as pumped to get back into the normal routine of the Apollo and Leyla lives as I? If you are, send the white hearts in the chat and the Tucker hearts. And if you got the gifted memberships, send the custom emojis. And if you're an A&L Fam member, we will be back live tomorrow at noon with another day of double doses, noon and 4 p.m. I see Manara Paroit saying yes, excited. I'm glad. Sharon's in that chat with the hearts. Thank you, Sharon. No, don't go. Unfortunately, it is time for us to say laka nuch, hasta la vista, sayonara, see ya later. But we are going to be back tomorrow early, so don't you worry. There's always another day of streams. And you can always watch the run back. If anybody's watching this stream and you want more Apollo and Leyla content, yesterday was such a fun stream of doing, baking these birthday cupcakes on stream. We also baked the pups some specialty meat. We really had a fun stream, so you can watch that back if you're not quite done yet. Thank you, Ruth, for watching today, and Mark, and of course, Rulis. Shout out Rulis, and Brody, and Foxy, and Sharon, and Peter, and BJ, and Josie. You guys are amazing. I cannot wait to be back live tomorrow. Until then, everybody, have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. And we'll see you tomorrow for a TGIF day of streaming. Peace and love, A&L Fam. I see Rulis and Ruth sharing the custom emojis. 59 likes and Brody with the hearts. Ruth said bye, everybody. All right, everybody. Peace and love. I'll see you later. Actually, let me just show you my shirt before I leave, because we've been talking about Croatia. Isn't this a cool shirt? It's got the Croatian roots and then the USA. I think it's a great shirt. I love this shirt. And we were talking about the fig tree a lot on the stream. So peace, everybody. It was a fun day of streaming. I'll see you back live tomorrow. Bye, guys.